Every day, the weight crushes down on your shoulders, the endless pull between where you come from and what the world demands from you. Local loyalty tightens its grip, whispering obligations, traditions, familiar faces. It feels like safety, but deep inside, it's more like a cage tightening, suffocating the drive to stretch beyond borders. And yet, global responsibility pulls with a force that feels impossible to ignore. A fierce fire burning inside, screaming for action on a scale so vast it can break worlds apart or build them anew. That tension? It's agony. Frustration boils up because you want to be loyal, but loyalty sometimes means losing yourself. You want to care for your community, your people, but ignoring the global storm around you? That's betrayal. Your mind races. How to balance this? How to serve both without breaking, without losing your core? Stop. That conflict isn't a battlefield you fight alone. It's a war everyone plays, but too few understand how to win. Here's the truth that cuts through the chaos. Local loyalty is not your anchor, it's your starting line. Global responsibility isn't some distant ideal. It's your roadmap, your fuel, your future. You don't owe your loyalty to a place, a flag, or a tribe. You owe it to meaning, to impact, to a vision bigger than geography. Feel that frustration? Use it. Harness that gnawing guilt. Let it crack open the illusion that you must choose one or the other. Replace that lie with a new truth. The future is built on connection, on transcending these old, useless divides. Now, listen closely. Here's where most fail. They think local means narrow, static, stuck. They think global means vague, distant, ungraspable. That's their trap. You break it by building bridges with brutal clarity. First, define your core values so sharply you can carry them anywhere, to any culture, any marketplace, any crisis. Your loyalty is to those values, not to geography. Next, embed yourself deeply in local realities, not because you're bound by them, but because they are your testing ground, your laboratory. Fix problems there, practically, ruthlessly, without ideology. Then, take those solutions, those lessons, and lift them into global networks. Find the few, the rare others who see beyond borders, who won't settle for the illusion of belonging, who dare to build autonomous connections that smash the outdated rules. This is your edge. Stop seeing local and global as enemies. Use local as your fuel, your proving ground. Use global as your launch pad. Do not just build businesses or projects, build ecosystems, autonomous, self-directed, fiercely individual, but united by shared fire. Immersive synergy. Brutal meritocracy where ability always beats identity. Capital flows not to history or politics, but to bold breakthroughs. That is your weapon against stagnation, complacency, fear. This is what it means to reclaim your freedom. Say no to being processed, no to being a cog. Say yes to being a builder of worlds. Say yes to owning your own values fiercely while connecting fiercely with others who do the same. You don't belong to their stories anymore. You belong to the story you create. And don't wait for permission. This is a declaration. The future demands action not from the masses, but from the few who choose to transcend old loyalties, who fight for global responsibility through local mastery. You feel alienated? Good. That means you're breaking free. You feel misunderstood? That means you're ahead. You want to change the world? Then stop guarding fragile borders and start building unbreakable bonds. Gather allies, not crowds. Create impact, not noise. Transform capital into possibility, markets into engines of radical change. Right now, you have the chance to wield your local roots as a weapon of global transformation, to rip down flags in your mind and to weave connections in their place, to become not a prisoner of old systems, but a liberator of the new. This is not comfortable. It is not easy. It demands sacrifice, clarity, relentless honesty with yourself and others. But it is the only way forward. The few who dare to transcend loyalty's illusion and claim their global responsibility will shape tomorrow. The rest will stay stuck, lost in the past, waiting for salvation that will never come. So take the rage you feel, turn it into fire. Take the frustration, turn it into action. The world is watching, Waiting, not for heroes, but for those who are willing to rewrite the rules. You don't just have a choice, you have a mission. Transcend local loyalty. Own global responsibility. Build the future no one else can. Do it now.